Morning. Welcome to Procrastination Central. I thought I'd start a bit early today while my brain is freshish, I'd say. I'm just getting set up for the day. I've been awake since 6, doing my intentions, doing my journaling, in bed having coffee, and sorting out what I'm going to be doing with my day. I have a plan. I have a fire going, and I'm going to start. And I'm going to start with having another coffee. And I just thought I'd walk you around a little bit, really, and just see the kind of mini chaos stations I have going on in my life. I'm just going to have another nice coffee, as I call it. I'm going to have to fill up some more water. Why they don't make these with bigger tanks? Suppose that's just having your average coffee maker. I suppose I'm lucky to have one. I'll have to keep refilling it. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to have another nice coffee, finish my flask of coffee up, which I do each morning. Saves me getting up and down and making loads of coffees, because I just drink it black. No sugar, other than the little bit of sugar I have when I have a proper coffee out of my nice little tin. TK Maxx. I think I've sold my soul to them. Yes, I'm mostly Tiggy Winkling today, as I call it. This is the utility room that's slowly coming together, but it's starting to take shape. I've got loads of washing I'm going to be doing throughout the day if my machine plays ball. So I'm going to get that done. Let me put my coffee on doing. Don't want a close up of my face, crying out loud. Yes, I'm helping my sister out and she's helping me. I don't mind doing washing and things like that. I find it quite therapeutic. And the ironing. I used to do wine ironing, but I don't partake in the wine now. So I'll probably call it crime drama ironing, because I'll probably watch a load of that while I'm doing it to keep me going. This is our sunroom, which this time of year has not got much sun in it. It's got a lot of dead plants because I murder house plants on a regular basis. I don't mean to. I think winter time I bother them more because I'm not kept busy enough. Yes, but there's a lot of them in sad states, and why I don't just throw them out, I don't know. I don't want my parents to worry that, you know, I cling on to things after they're dead. I will treat it with respect and probably compost it, but there's another one. But as you can see, it's a bit chaotic in here. It's a bit better than it was because I'm trying to tidy everything else up while it's sort of coming up to spring eventually. These are some of my garden plants that I bring indoors for winter. My garage isn't sorted out yet to have a proper station for me where I could really do with putting them in there, not having them in the house. Look at that. I've got a mountain of coffee grounds. Still got pumpkin from last year. Look at these. These need repotting because they're so leggy. I really need to get on with being a bit more organised with my planting, especially coming to the end of this month, because it will be really getting your finger out and sowing seeds time, because I want to get a lot going this year. So yes, this is what I'm going to be doing today, but first I'm going to have a nice coffee, sit down and have a chat with yourselves, or to myself, whoever's listening out there, and yes, tell you what my thoughts are for this morning and my plans for ahead. See you in a minute. All right, I'm sat down. Nice caramel black coffee. It's a nice little treat. And it's the only time I have a little bit of sugar, a little bit of coconut sugar, because apparently coconut sugar is better for you. So anything that takes the guilt out. Yeah, I'm have all my plans for today, and I should make a list, because I do that sometimes, so I can just like tick it off or make a bit of a circle of the day to see how long I'll spend on each task. But I've not given myself too much to do, because the lesson I'm learning since last year is give myself time for what I need to do. And for the last few months, I realise, as much as I'm chomping at the bit or whatever to get cooking and do my baking, which I love, I need to get everything in place first. And I've been told to do it by my gut, and also where, you know, each morning as I do my blessings and just do my cards for guidance, they keep telling me on a daily basis to go with what I need to do, that things will come, things will happen. It is within me, you know. And people can say whatever about, oh, you're reading into stuff, oh, you can read into it what you like. It's like, no, I'm having messages pretty loud and clear, and I know for years I've gone against my gut and got against what's in me, sort of screaming out at me what I should do, and it's just it's made me bad. It's made me bad mentally and sort of physically, really. So I'm trusting myself, which I should do, you know. And so yeah, as you can see, I had a little walk around the house. Things are just a bit sort of chaos is not the word, but things are in piles, and sort of, they are organised piles, or they might be all sort of set up and ready to go, or go into their place, or be put somewhere. I mean, for goodness sake, should have done this on with the camera. But look, oh, hello Henry, look, I've got my cake shed in the living room. Oh. Yes, it could go in the garage or whatever else, somewhere out the way, but I think it's a reminder to go, you need to paint some signs on me, you need shelves, think of some proper wording to sort of let people know what's in the cupboard of delights. Oh, that's a good one, cupboard of delights. Yes, because that's going to go, anyway, I'm to digress, that's going to have my bakes in it. I'm not going to over flood it with too many options. I'll just see what people like and what people want. What I'm finding out, there's no point planning food, meals, bakes that people aren't going to have. It might be what I think, but I've got to learn what other people you know, would like, really. I can't just do it for myself, because I'd be bonkers just to be buying stuff off myself. Anyway, yes, and so coming throughout the year, I'm also going to sell my produce from the garden. If I make any jams, pickles, if the excess of any of the veg or fruit or whatever that I've got, really want to get the chickens thing sorted out. It's frustrating me, but I'm one person and I can't do everything. Yeah, so I am in the process still, while we're in winter, while things are quiet, giving myself that mentally, that break of not trying to force things forward, because by forcing things, it's not going to be the true idea of what I want to do. I know it's all there and I've got everything within me to do what I need to do. But now I'm organising my domain, and interspersed with that, letting my creativity give me a little bit of therapy, and I'm really enjoying that. That's really therapeutic. The writing, talking to either myself or to anyone who might listen. You might find this useful. It might find you recognising yourself in it. This world is so fast. You don't give yourself a chance to sit and talk. I mean, when do you have a chance to sit and have a chat with yourself and let the words that are bunged up in your head, let them out? So yeah, I'm getting everything organised in its place for me, ready to go, because I'm finding it a distraction where I can see things that need doing and sorting and having a place. And I think another distraction is coming to terms with what's going on in my life and realising there's certain things, big things in my life that I need to put into the correct place for me to be able to move forward. And I'm coming to terms with that, and I know that also needs to go in its place. And sometimes you have to move on for the good of good of yourself. And I think I can't move forward until I've put absolutely everything in its place. Everything knows where it needs to be or how it needs to be, to be quite honest. I mean, this was what I was thinking last night. I'm finding writing things down so good, and I think I'll do some of the morning, and I think I'm definitely going to do things of a night time, because I do have trouble sleeping, because I overthink many things. So I go to sleep with a face mask, eye mask on, that has headphones in, and I listen to podcasts a lot. I would like to get out of that, because I don't want anything to be influencing my thoughts, or maybe do something that's a bit more gently productive, like a language, or like meditative music, or sounds and whatnot. But it has to be enough to sort of stop my brain forming words. But yeah, I found this writing things down actually cleared my dreams, even, because I had some really bizarre, and I know it's stuff that's going on in my life, in my past, that because I'm not dealing with it, it just keeps repeating repeating on me. And I think whether you want to face it or not, we all go through this crap. You either choose to talk about it or pretend it doesn't happen. I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to give myself time, because luckily I'm able to do that. Not everybody has the chance to. I'm enabling myself to do this. It can't go on forever. I do need to find an income, but I have to get myself into the right mind, because I've not let myself heal ever over anything I've been through, and I've been through some things in my decades. And so I'm going to be kind to myself, and I'm going to give myself the chance. That doesn't mean about being lazy. It doesn't mean doing anything. It means, you know, I'll be productive, but good productive. You know, being kind to myself, giving myself love and healing. Sounds so like namby-pamby, but it is true. You know, you can dress it up in flowery words, or, you know, saying, you know, giving more of a shit about yourself, taking fucking care of yourself, you know, sod everyone else. You know, you are allowed to do that. Anyway, there, so that's where I am at the moment, moving on and tidying up, I suppose it is. And I'm kind of looking forward to maybe coming up with some more constructive conversations once we get into spring, really, and I can sort of tell you my plans for the garden, and how that will influence my sort of path in things that are witchy, and we'll see how that develops, because, you know, I know as much as you can see that I'm telling you at the moment. I think certain things I've always done, like I've said, but now I want to bring it all together, and I want to be that whole person and be doing what I want to be doing. And that's the creative me, the cook me, the gardening me, the sober me, the me. And I'm going to, in this, like, oh, liken awful. I want to give out more positivity as well. I've tried not to be sort of negative on my socials, because I could be very awful and down and spiteful and hateful. And I think there's so much crap going on at the moment. I can see so many people distressed and getting so wound up that, you know, I just want to be the light little loon that they might pass by and go, oh, what's she doing now? What's she on about? Oh, she makes me laugh. What the is she doing now? Probably with less of a, you know, oh, she's doing that. She's just doesn't care, does she? I think she's lost her mind. Well, I think I probably have, but it's in the right direction. That's actually releasing me from all the crap I've held myself down with. So, yeah, I'm going to be more positive, put positivity and light and love out to people. It doesn't mean I'm going to be doolally pop all the time. We all have our bad days. I will just put all my negativity into my little negativity bubble, maybe burn it on the fire, you know, whatever I'm feeling like. But yeah, I mean, I'm just looking down what I wrote last night and saying that, you know, how I want to focus on the positivity, that I definitely want to grow plants that will nourish me in all ways possible. So going forward, you know, using them for my cookery, my baking, and you know, selling things I've made, whether it be from produce of the gardeners in jams or pickles, but other little craft things as well, because I do love it. I do love painting. I've always wanted to do it, and I just never felt good enough, because, you know, I know some very talented people that do amazing things, and why I can't see myself as that, I don't know. It's really silly. I know you can't wait to see what I'm doing next art wise. I have not finished this, but I'm chuffed with it so far. That I've done this for my sister in her office. It's going to be very neutral colours in the office. I don't know whether it's showing up to how good it looks in real life. Like I say, it's not finished yet. It needs the finer points on it. But it's a kind of, it's spring coming. You know, snowdrops are a sign of hope. And I wanted to put some colour in there, and they will look more like crocuses once I've done the finishing touches. But yeah, that's hope there. That's spring. That's emerging, and that's me at the moment. Quite the snowdrop, full of hope. And yes, like I had one of the cards I had in my reading today, the Seven of Pentacles came up, and when I'm looking at that, and it reminds me again, I'm heading in the right direction for where I want to be. And this sounds very rambledy because I can't write script to save my life, and that just wouldn't be real. I have to talk from the heart and like how I'm feeling, and the words that are travelling through my head. But yes, every day I'm getting encouragement, and it makes me think, yep, that's given me, I know what I wanted to do for the day, and that's what I'm going to do. So yes, I'm going to do my Tiggy Winkling bit. I am going to finish off some of the art, the picture, the painting I've done for my sister's office, and I hope she likes it. I hope she puts it up there. I'm sure she will. And what else am I going to do with my day? I've cleared my altar out and organised that as well for sort of priority. And I have written down some ideas for what I'm going to do sort of business wise ahead, and it's basically what I'm good at and what I enjoy. And I think the way I'm going to be successful is doing what I enjoy, and I just want to nourish people. I'm happy being creative, whether that's gardening, cooking, baking, and I want to bring my joy to other people, and I'm hoping that I can do it as in selling as well, really, and looking at different ways I can go forward and do that. And that way I'm happy, the universe is happy, and people are be happy. It's all about bringing joy in a pretty darn right miserable world right now. So I hope that you've got something from that, and realising, you know, you're not the only one that's mind's absolutely befuddled of how you're feeling, what you should be doing. And realising, don't do what other people are expecting you to do. As long as it's something positive, believe in yourself, and move forward in a way that's best for you. And I'm looking forward to doing this with anyone who wants to listen. I'm up for, if anyone wants subjects to talk about, or for me to discuss, I'm happy to, you know, to take the sort of comments if you'd like. I'd like to build this up into something more where it's more constructive as time goes on, and I learn more about my new path. Now, I'm not going to read these religiously. It's everything I'm going to get hold of is going to be for reference. I want to, you know, it's all going to be from my heart, not from my books. So yes, as I learn, I will impart my knowledge on yourselves. If you've got anything that you could teach me, that would be cool. If you think that you can hear what I'm saying and there's guidance that you think, this might be good for you, Em. I'm open to suggestions, you know. But ultimately, yeah, I'm doing what I need to do. I know how things are now. I know the path I need to tread. I know what I need to do to make myself ready for the world. And the best way to do is get myself settled and then give out the joy and put it into my cooking, my baking, my gardening. And I cannot wait for less wet days to get in that garden and prune things up and tidy things, because it's driving me bonkers. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to get a wash on and gently get on with my day. Have a good day, people. Take it easy on yourselves. Just put positivity out there. Do what's right for you, as long as it's nice. Have a good day. Bye.